The only place to grab one of these official shirts is prowrestlingtees.com/616entertainment. There's a million of them. Check them out. This video is also brought to you in part by the Patreon producers, without whom content like this would not be possible. What's up, Dan-Dans? Welcome to 616 Nitro. It's time to continue our run through the SmackDown Shut Your Mouth season mode. Here's Ric Flair. Last night I had to change a great saying. Last night it became, to be the man, you have to beat Vince McMahon. Oh, fuck. Of course, here he is. Mr. McMahon, does he want some more? No, he's here to shut his mouth. Well, Flair's 50-50 partner, Mr. McMahon, is here.
See, some people think I lost last night. See, Flair, you lost too. Every WWE superstar and fan lost at the Royal Rumble. Because I'm about to do something that even I will regret. You'll see.
Ah, fuck. I know what he means, and you know what he means based on the thumbnail, but I won't say it just yet. Oh my goodness gracious, spoiler with the colors, huh?
The WWE is going to die. The WWE has a fatal disease. Because of Ric Flair.
I have to be careful when I hit X because I don't want to skip anything important from these cutscenes. So it's kind of a guessing game.
Flair is going to kill it.
So, if you missed last week on our season mode playthrough, we regained the WWE Undisputed Championship as Jeff Hardy, and Booker T won the Royal Rumble. Now we have a cage tag match to open Raw. Matt Hardy and Stone Cold, who have become pretty good friends at this point, I guess, get a win over Lance Storm and Christian, the Un-Americans, as it were. Middle of the card, Bubba Ray Dudley takes on Kane. My prediction is Kane, and of course I'm right. Hits Bubba with a big chokeslam for the finish. And here we go, for some reason. This is the main event of WrestleMania between the Undisputed Champion and the winner of the Royal Rumble. But in classic WWE fashion, let's just give it away. In a street fight, no less. Jeff Hardy versus Booker T is up next. Uh-oh, we got a little cutscene action here.
The WWE is mine. I'm not gonna let Flair kill my creation. I'm gonna kill what I created. I'm going to kill my creation on my own.
Let's get to this main event. Now, there's big news right around the corner when we get a look at what exactly Vince McMahon is talking about. But if you want big news, it's right in front of your face right now. Two-time WWE Undisputed Champion, the Charismatic Enigma, Jeff Hardy, makes his way to the ring. Now, let's talk about the Undisputed belt real quick. Underrated belt. Was not around very long, from 2002 to early 2005. For as gorgeous of a design as that is, it is a shame that it was only around for a couple years. The fucking spinner belt was around for over a decade, and now we got this big logo travesty going on, but who gives a shit what they're doing nowadays, right?
Can you dig it, sucker?
Booker T wins the Royal Rumble, earns a shot at the Undisputed Championship in the main event of WrestleMania, but let's not ignore Booker T, the most decorated champion in WCW history. That's a fact, look it up. Already has gold around his waist. Booker T is one half of the WWE World Tag Team Champions. With his partner Goldust, we have seen them take on all comers in straight-up tag matches, cage matches, ladder matches. As far as I'm aware, nobody has been able to wrestle those belts away from Booker T and Goldust for a single second. So we've got a hell of a challenger here for the main event of WrestleMania. That's what I know. Look at those bug eyes. He's envisioning hitting me with that scissor kick. I know he is. But, fuck, my controller's fucked up again. It's making me walk up. Hold on, let me fix this. There we go, we're good. I should have just... Oh no! DDT for my DDDs! I should have just said nothing and fixed it, but it always takes me by surprise. And I have a number of other PlayStation 2 controllers. I could just switch to another controller. But this is all my trusty boy, my trusty controller, and this is my trusty blue. Trusty blue t-shirts available on ProWrestlingTees.com/616Entertainment. Look at the Frankensteiner! Pop-up Frankensteiner from the Charismatic Enigma. Couple shirts sold over the Black Friday sale. If you were one of the people who picked those up, I appreciate you very much. And when it shows up, put it on, take a picture, send it to me at IDS616 on Twitter. Anybody who buys a shirt, send me a picture of you wearing it. I want to spread it around. I appreciate you guys going out of your way to support me and buying those ridiculous t-shirts. And I want to say thank you. Big scoop slam off the knees to the gut. Booker T trying to build a head of steam here, but that's not going to happen as he rolls through. Look at this. Got the champ rolled up for his deeds. Just a 1 count. Are you out of your mind? Man, he loves these knees to the gut. Big body slam. Anybody who is enjoying, oh, please get the table. Please do it. Alley-oop. Big dive. Nobody home. That's why they call it high risk. You know what I'm saying? Anybody who is watching AEW and enjoying CM Punk's run there lately knows that the body slam can be a very effective weapon. I love that in this age of wrestling where some people make it their mission to go out and in every match they got to do every move they've ever heard of. Punk is going out there going like, man, I'm gonna hit you with the best 3 body slams you've ever seen in your life. You think that's pretty cool? Check this out. You ever seen a suplex? It's fun. It's really fun. I'm having a great time watching Punk's current run. As Booker goes for a big 360 wheel kick and he connects with 2 of them. I can't underestimate this guy. Jumping tornado DDT. Booker T is heading to WrestleMania to challenge for my title, a title that we have lost in the past. Chris Jericho was able to wrestle it away inside Hell in a Cell. That's a 2-for-1 right there. Hitting Earl Hebner with a chair makes my day. Every time. Oh, no, 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 no! Chair shot to the head! Isn't it fucking stupid how nowadays WWE censors out chair shots to the head that happened back in the day? Is that not fucking stupid? Look, we know head trauma's not good. Everybody knows that. And wrestling has adjusted now to basically not allow guys to suffer that sort of injury. You know what I mean? No more chair shots to the head, which is great. Nobody needs to be doing that stupid ass shit. But to go back to old footage and freeze... Look at the Booker T with the fucking spinneroonie off the table. That was awesome. To go back to old footage and freeze frame when a chair would hit someone's head so that nobody sees it, it already happened. Do you think by hitting that freeze frame that we don't know what happened? Oh, I wonder what happened there in that couple frames that they took out. That's fucking weird. It's so stupid, but you know, that's their MO. Make you feel like a fucking idiot for watching the show. You know what I'm saying? On the table, Booker's on the table, Jeff Hardy! Look at the freeze frame! That's how you use a freeze frame. Get the fuck out of here with your chair shots. Now, we pick up a win over the #1 contender. What a waste. This doesn't make any fucking sense. Hey, Booker is here! Yeah, he was here a second ago when I swanton him through a table and pinned him. He might be here to talk about his Royal Rumble victory. Why did we just wrestle Booker T? Was that not canon? That doesn't count now? Right now will be these 2 men for the undisputed title at WrestleMania. Jeff, you're the undisputed champion, but I'm the winner of the Royal Rumble. Basically what that means is, once WrestleMania is over, you'll be known as the former undisputed champion. Harsh words from a man that I just pinned without issue, but thanks for coming. Oh, see, now this is what we should have been leading to. I'm going to inject the WWE with a lethal dose of poison. Enough to kill everything. If anyone is going to kill my creation, it's going to be me and the nWo. That is the big business right there. Holy shit. Holy shit. Look who it is. Famous racist Hulk Hogan. And who's with him? Oh man, it's X-Pac and big sexy Kevin Nash. Now that was supposed to be Scott Hall, but he was released from the company and they cut him out of the game. Hey, check it out. It's Jeff. Remember, I'm finally back, brother. See, now here's where things continue to get more and more interesting, and I realize I have not been speaking to a lot of people backstage lately, and it's because I'm the Undisputed Champion. And I already have ongoing storylines, so I wasn't as worried about doing any of this shit. And now that I want to talk to somebody, nobody's fucking here, so maybe I was doing the right thing the whole time. Another week of SmackDown. It's Rikishi versus Taz versus Rob Van Dam in a TLC match to open it up. Now, of course, RVD gets the win in a TLC match because he's an ECW legend. You're saying so is Taz, and I'm saying no fucking worry about that. It doesn't fit my narrative. Another TLC match. What is this? SmackDown TLC? Big Valboski Val Venus takes on Reverend Devon one-on-one. You gotta be out of your fucking ass if you think Val Venus wasn't gonna win. I know he'd support that booking, right? In the main event, Jeff Hardy goes one-on-one with the Olympic gold medalist Kurt Angle, and you know the nWo is looming in the background. You don't want to miss it. It's up next. Now, I was going to skip these entrances, but here's the deal. Last week on Raw, we faced the #1 contender to the Undisputed title, the Royal Rumble winner, Booker T, in the main event. And here on SmackDown, we step into the ring one-on-one with the Intercontinental Champion, Kurt Angle. Now, if you don't think that these are main events anywhere in the fucking country, you're out of your mind. WrestleMania is the big show, but this is big as well. Now, I'm going to drop my character for a second where I'm like furthering these storylines to just ask you guys, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? It's December now. We are fucking in the dead heat of, or the dead of winter, I guess. I was going to say the dead heat of the holiday season. Everybody is seeing traffic get worse. The pressure is on to get good birthday gifts for your significant other or your family or whatever the hell you got going on in your life. This can be a stressful time for some, and it can be a wonderful time for others. So I want to know how you guys are handling this holiday season so far. What are you looking forward to? What are your holiday plans? Do you have any yet? I know it's early December. I don't know if anybody's celebrating any holidays by having dinner with the fucking family or traveling. What are you doing? What's going on? That's what I want to know. I also want to know why Kurt Angle won't go out of the fucking ring. Thank you. Dive ski time. Oh, boom! Nailed him! He tried to roll away, but he actually rolled right into it. Oh, that's a big shoulder block from Adiz. You know what I'm saying? Oh! That's a big drop kick from Adiz. Now, I'm recording this way later than I normally do. I'm usually way ahead with recordings of 616 Nitro. Sometimes I put 2 or 3 weeks in the can so that I have time to work on like the in-depth retrospectives and stuff that I'm doing. But you guys are going to see this on Wednesday, December whatever. But I'm recording this on the Sunday before. So this is only a couple days. Jumping Tornado DDT! This is only a couple days before it goes live. And I'm cutting it a little close there, but I've been working on so much cool shit. And look at this, look at this, look at this. Moonsault DDT! I've been working on so much cool shit. And I've been releasing it lately, and you guys have really been liking it. And that means a lot to me. And I'm not trying to convince anybody to sign up for Patreon. If you want to, you can, but you don't have to, as I always say. As we get a near fall there on Kurt Angle. The Intercontinental Champion so far, German suplex. I was going to say, he hasn't had shit for us so far, but now he's showing up in a big way. Look at the armbar. Kurt Angle's looking for the armbar here. A little close to the ropes for my liking. You know what I'm saying? But the top 10 PlayStation 2 games of all, not of all time, but my top 10 favorite PlayStation 2 games, that video went live for patrons to watch like a week before it hit YouTube publicly. The same thing went for what other big fucking thing that I do recently? I don't know. I don't remember. Also, in just a couple days from the time you're watching this, if you're watching it on release day, Fight Night Resurrect the Legend, which is my in-depth look at where Fight Night has been for the last 10 years, how it has been possible to go an entire decade plus, whisper in the wind, without a single AAA boxing game hitting the market. That video goes live on Friday, but if you're a Patreon supporter, you've already seen it. Oh, look at that! Out of nowhere, the 3 count on Kurt Angle! The Patreon is worth it, I'm telling you, and we are real close to reigniting Sting money. Look at this! A hammer to the back of the head! The nWo takes out the Undisputed Champion, Jeff Hardy. JR says, they're like a pack of wolves in the ring. Oh no, what are they doing now? This is not good. Hollywood, Hulk Hogan, X-Pac, and big sexy Kevin Nash are triple teaming the Undisputed Champion, Jeff Hardy. They've got the cans of spray paint, and we know what they're going to do. They're looking to mark their territory. Hogan plays the air guitar like the piece of shit he is. Don't you wish the commentary could say that? If this is WWE commentary, it'd be, what are they doing? What are they doing? What could this be? Even though we know damn well what they're doing. JR says, this is terrible. They sprayed oh, this is still JR. They sprayed nWo on his back. This is the beginning of a war. This is so much fun, dude. I'm such an nWo mark. What in the hell is going on here? Now, we're playing as Jeff Hardy, so maybe it's a little weird that this is Lita. If we were playing as somebody else, maybe it wouldn't feel so weird, but... Hi, do you know what day it is today? Man, Lita's always looking good, even in digital form. It's Valentine's Day, Jeff. I made this for you. They taste really good. I hope you enjoy it. If Lita made me cookies, you bet your fucking ass I'd eat them. You know what I'm saying? Jeff looks like he has something on his mind. He picks up the microphone. Lita made me really good cookies. Did he wash that paint off his back? Paint can be washed off, but this feud with the nWo is not going away. And of course, we don't even get a word out before the Wolves arrive. Here we go again. The damn nWo is here. They're trying to kill off the WWE superstars one by one. I wonder what Jeff is thinking. I can say, do you want a piece of me, Hollywood? Like the fans say, Nash is trash, or you want some X-Pac? Now, Jeff Hardy is much smaller than Kevin Nash and Hulk Hogan. He's a little bigger than X-Pac. Storyline-wise, I think it would be cool to knock off the smallest guy up to the biggest guy, but we are Jeff Hardy. It's too extreme. We're going for the big man first. Nash is trash.
Kevin Nash is actually one of my favorite wrestlers of all time. I love Kevin Nash.
Nash, take care of this chump.
Oh yeah, Hogan is too much of a little baby to do it himself. So we're taking on Kevin Nash in the main event. Do we have somebody to talk to backstage? Yes, we do. A man Jeff Hardy has a lot of history with. Mr. Bubba Ray Dudley. Let's get a conversation going here. Hey, have you seen that? I mean TV. I was in a quiz show. Come on, you didn't see it? I'm going to bring you the tape next time. That's awesome, Bubba. I'm really happy for you. I hope you did a great job on that quiz show. I'm the Undisputed Champion, so I have things to do, but yeah, good luck on whatever little show you did. Opening match, 2 ECW Big Boys, Rhino versus Lance Storm. Lance Storm picks up the win, and here's how. Rhino rushes in for the gore, straight into a super kick. 1, 2, 3. We got another TLC match every fucking week. Maven, Tough Enough 1 winner Maven, goes face to face with Bradshaw and Reverend Devon. The winner is Bradshaw when he hits Maven with a something. Who gives a fuck? And in the main event, Jeff Hardy, the Undisputed Champion, takes on the nWo for the first time when he stands across the ring from the 7-foot former WWE Champion, Kevin Nash. You don't want to miss this one. Now, we've seen the Champ's entrance 100 times across this season mode. We don't have to watch that one again, but How about this? The first sanctioned appearance of the nWo. Big, sexy Kevin Nash, who used to go by Big Daddy Cool Diesel, multi-time WWF champion, former Intercontinental champion, former tag team champion, former multi-time WCW world champion and tag team champion. Big Sexy has been around the block. Now, did the nWo's WWE run in 2002 suck? Yeah, it did. It was horrible. But, you know, we got this moment in the video game out of it, right? That was pretty cool. Drop kick! But the big 7-footer no-sells it into a side slam. That's classic Kevin Nash shit right there. Look at the big man going off the top rope. He says, I know you're the high flyer, but look at this. I'm going to learn this in 2006 from Chris Sabin, Austin Aries, and Alex Shelley when I do the Kevin Nash Bound for Glory Invitational Battle Royal for the X Division, or whatever the fuck that was called. Dude, honestly, the Dr. Nash skits in TNA are some of the best moments of Nash's career. And that's not belittling the rest of Nash's career. That's putting over how good those segments were, because they were amazing. If you didn't notice, he's kind of pushing my shit in right here. Look at this, look at this. Hammerlock, back suplex! He's getting a lot of shit in on me, and I was going to let him get some shit in because he's Kevin Nash. And I want this to feel big, and I want it to feel important. But here's the deal. The difficulty has spiked. So there have been comments coming through as this series has gone on saying, you should up the difficulty, you should up the difficulty. There is no difficulty setting for season mode. It's dynamic. So a lot of guys that you face early on, hold on a second, moonsault DDT! A lot of guys you face early on, you run right through them. But when you get into the main event scene, it's fucking hard. And now that we're in here with the members of the nWo, there's definitely a spike. Oh, the big knee up and over the top rope. Goes the Charismatic Enigma. Nash with a baseball slide drop kick. Suplex on the floor. How about it? Now, I do remember doing a season mode. I want to say I was a created guy. It was back in the day. It was like one of the first couple season modes I ever did. Going for the pin there, but Earl is not awake. He's dead, which, as always, grants us an opportunity to take out the trusty blue. Ah, shit. Well, we got one strike out of it, right? And now we're going to get a little bit of this. Whisper in the wind! Barely enough to keep Kevin Nash down. But what I was going to say before I so rudely interrupted myself was, I remember doing a season mode and facing Hogan. Not nWo Hogan, but red and yellow Hogan. I think we're going to face him at Judgment Day. Spoilers. And he was so fucking hard. So if we can keep our shit together and keep our hands on this belt, we have that to look forward to. An extremely difficult match against Hogan. It might be, it's either Backlash or Judgment Day. Look out, look out! Swanton! Nobody home, but just pretend it didn't happen. Big knee to the gut. Nash tosses Jeff Hardy face first into that steel ring post. Not where you want to be. Nash has bad intentions in mind for the Undisputed Champion. Obviously, if your mission is to take out an entire company, you want the World Champion to go down and go down early. You know what I'm saying? And he's trying to enact that plan on behalf of Hulk Hogan, but it's not going to happen! Twist of fate! Nash is laid out! Swanton Bomb! What a victory for the Undisputed Champion. This is not good. The nWo is rushing the ring! What a bunch of cowards! Somebody please stop this cheap assault! 3-on-1. You face me 1-on-1 and I put your ass in the dirt. Jeff is in the ambulance right now. They're rushing him to the hospital. Goodness gracious, I forgot about that. That's fucking cool. What the hell is the nWo doing? They haven't had enough. I want to know how they caught up to the fucking ambulance. That thing was speeding down the street. They're out here in ring gear with sledgehammers. And oh my goodness, what is X-Pac pointing at? Look, it's Hogan. He's recreating the intro to WCW nWo Revenge.
I'm gonna lay the smackdown on his crippled ass, nWo style.
Oh my God, don't do it. This is so ridiculous. Oh! This is just unbelievable. How disgusting. If you weren't a fan in 2002, that really happened. Except instead of Jeff Hardy, it was The Rock. Hogan hit an ambulance that had The Rock in the back of it with a fucking semi-truck. And then, like, next week, The Rock was fine. We are here on SmackDown. What did I tell you? Jeff Hardy's fine just like The Rock was. Jeff is back. Thank God he survived that accident the other day. He doesn't look so good. He looks fine, King. You're exactly right. I think he's here to announce his... The NWO says, you're not announcing shit.
Look at the NWO. What nerve they have showing up here. I told you not to get in the NWO's...
Take two.
I told you not to get in the NWO's way, brother. Go ahead and say what you came here to say.
I want you and I in a singles match at the pay-per-view. I want you and I in a tag team match at the pay-per-view. Well, we've got Booker T at WrestleMania, so let's get Hogan's old racist ass out of the way at No Way Out. I want Hogan one-on-one, main event of No Way Out. Let's do it. Jeff isn't backing down. He has issued a challenge. This is suicidal. He's still injured, JR. Hulk Hogan has transported himself telepathically into the ring. Hogan is here, and this time he's by himself. I doubt it. They're probably hiding somewhere.
I know the Royal Rumble champion has the title shot at WrestleMania, but something isn't right about that. I mean, getting a title shot before beating me? That can't happen. So I'm changing the way things work around here. I'm gonna have a first contender match at the next pay-per-view.
God damn it. Hogan's using his creative control, brother. No way, he can't do that.
What a big ego this man has. This is how the NWO works.
We did not have a match on SmackDown, so it looks like we are heading straight to No Way Out. Now, I cut it out because it was sandwiched between loading screens, but now that JR has introduced you to No Way Out, I can tell you it is now going to be Hogan versus Booker T. And the winner goes to the main event of WrestleMania to challenge Jeff Hardy for the Undisputed Championship. And the new main event here tonight is Jeff Hardy versus the NWO's own X-Pac. That's a hell of a match. I would watch that as a main event of a pay-per-view, wouldn't you? I'm not even being sarcastic. That's a great match. They've had great matches together. Look them up. We have a guest at the World, the lovely Stacy Keibler. She wants to put on a performance for us. Are you serious? Let's go live. Hurry up. Oh, dear. Remember when this is all the girls would do in wrestling video games? Hey, you can't play as them in season mode. Hey, they don't really have any storylines except for, like, baking things for you because that's what women do. They cook, I guess. And also, they'll dance for you. It seems like that was the mindset. But my mindset is I can talk to Stacy Keibler and I'm not going to pass up that opportunity. How you doing? Oh, Jeff, you're not done yet. Hey, let's go out to dinner after this. Let's go out to a dinner after this, okay? Sorry, did you think just the two of us? It's going to be with everyone. That is so funny. How many young boys were playing this game and they're just living vicariously through their season mode character? We're like, oh, I'm going out to dinner with Stacy Keibler. And then even in the digital world, it's like, no, everyone's going to be there. That's amazing. In the opening match, we've got Lance Storm defending the Cruiserweight title against Matt Hardy and Spike Dudley. I feel like this would be a fun match to watch. Do we watch this one? Do we watch? Nah, we're not going to watch it. Lance Storm defends the Cruiserweight title successfully by picking up a win over Matt Hardy. And here we go. In the middle of the card, we cannot watch it, which means it's a predetermined finish. The Royal Rumble winner, the rightful #1 contender for the title at WrestleMania, puts that opportunity on the line against the NWO's own Hollywood Hulk Hogan. Whatever could happen here? Hogan picks up the win because of course he does. We'll probably get a cutscene out of that, but now we have a new main event for WrestleMania. Hulk Hogan versus Jeff Hardy for the Undisputed Championship. And speaking of the champion, it's time to go one-on-one with X-Pac in the main event of No Way Out. Here we go. Hollywood Hulk Hogan has become the #1 contender. Will he face Jeff next? Well, that was what was on the line, King. Do you watch the show? The Undisputed title will be on the line. Can anyone stop the NWO? Dropping the storyline character again for the moment. I don't know why I do that. Is that not entertaining? I don't know if I always did that, or if it's something I just started doing, was like talking as somebody who furthers the storylines we're seeing. I feel like it's fun. I don't know. You guys let me know. But outside of all that shit, I don't know if this has ever been done, so I'm going to pitch this to you guys. And we're watching the entrances because I wanted to see the cool No Way Out stage. With the fucking big trucks. I don't know why there are trucks. Maybe because Hogan hit the ambulance with a truck? Who cares? Has there ever been a game that allowed you to, like, join the NWO? Like, gave you the option of either going against them or joining them? Because that would be really cool, and if that's happened, I don't know about it. Because who, if given the opportunity in one of these games, would not join the NWO? You know? How fucking cool is that? To be a member of the NWO, it's awesome. You get the cool black and white entrance. You got Hogan and Hall and Nash following you everywhere you go. And if you just think about the branches of storylines that could happen if you join the NWO, eventually they kick you out, you know, and then you have to face all the members one-on-one. If you go against the NWO, you start facing them all one-on-one. There's so many possibilities. I like this main event. I'm glad I faced Nash on TV, on Raw, because now we get Jeff Hardy and X-Pac in the main event of the final pay-per-view before WrestleMania. Frankensteiner into the follow-up punches. And to me, that's really cool, because everybody who's ever seen X-Pac wrestle knows he was a motherfucker. I've never seen a bad X-Pac match, have you? They might not all be fucking 10 out of 10 or anything like that, but it's not your job every time to go out, moonsault DDT. You don't want to go out every time and have the 10 out of 10 match. You know what I'm saying? Maybe nowadays you do. That seems to be what they do now. But I never saw a bad X-Pac match. Big snapmare takeover there from the man formerly known as the 1-2-3 Kid. Goes underneath, kick to the gut, reversal. Look at this. Big backflip right into the back suplex. That animation was from the original SmackDown game, and I think that animation stuck around for a long, long time. If anybody can factually give me an answer for when they took that animation out of the WWE games, I would like to know. Because I don't know if you guys know this, but even in WWE 2K20, there are animations in that game from SmackDown Just Bring It, from 2000. And if you think I'm kidding, look at them side by side, because I'm not kidding. X-Pac just did, speaking of animations, that was Undertaker's diving clothesline right there. Jeff Hardy's got X-Pac right where he wants him. Frankensteiner off the top rope. Now we're going to wait for him to get up and hopefully run at us to dive straight into this head scissors that I want to pull off. Here we go. Got him. Perfect. That worked out exactly how I wanted it to. Now we got him right where we want him once again. Put him upside down in the tree of woe. Big drop kick. Looked like we hit him in the nether region, but that is not the case. That was a drop kick to both thighs. You know, X-Pac has those educated feet. And oh, look at this.
450 from the top rope to the outside.
We can take away those educated feet. We are taking the most important tool out of X-Pac's DDT on the floor out of his toolbox. But if he can concuss us like that, then we're in trouble too. Look at this, look at this. Ooh, well, let's just pretend that didn't happen because it didn't make any sense. There's the shoulder to the midsection. Now we've got him where we want him, right? Man, this isn't working out, is it? That's okay, because this will work out. X-Pac with the turnaround here, right where we want him. Twist of fate through the announce table. You thought that was enough? It's not. Fucking goddamn it. A lot of this is just not going according to plan, but throwing him into the steel steps went according to plan. DDT on the floor. This is devolving pretty quickly here. We got some cool spots out of it, right? Earl Hebner not counting for some reason. This is not a no DQ match. This is not a street fight. This is not a hardcore match. He should be counting us out here. Jawbreaker! Did you know you could do this? Run and press square at the ring apron. You can stand on the ring apron. Whisper in the wind. Now, we could have picked up the win a long time ago, but this is a blood feud with the nWo, and I want to put a hurting on X-Pac like he has never experienced before. Do you understand? Look at this, look at this, look at this. Arm drag skis left and right. X-Pac looking for something, not going to happen. Tornado DDT. Although I hit my fucking head on the rail there. That wasn't very good. How about this? How about a little bit of this for your windpipe, huh? You piece of shit. Jumping fucking somersault senton on the floor. We have a really nice stage setup up here, X-Pac, don't we? Huh? Really nice. How about we get an up close and personal look at this No Way Out stage. Sleeper drop on the steel ramp. Go behind. Uh-oh. Go behind from X-Pac. Into nothing. Whole lot of nothing going on here, but that's okay. Right where we want him. Frankensteiner on the ramp into mounted punches once again. I wish I could get a little bit of color on X-Pac here, but unfortunately blood was not introduced until SmackDown Here Comes the Pain. Or SmackDown 5, as my friends and I called it when we were kids. We didn't... Oh, look at the Jawbreaker! Oh, there we go. All the way off the stage. Sometimes you gotta improvise, you know what I mean? Did any of you guys do that when you were kids? Not improvise. We're gonna dance up here until he wakes up. What I mean by that is we didn't call it SmackDown Just Bring It, SmackDown Shut Your Mouth, Here Comes the Pain. My friends and I were like, oh, let's play SmackDown 3. Oh, you want to play SmackDown 4? We just went by numbers. There's a snap suplex. X-Pac right where we want him. Swanton Bomb! Ignore that 360 camera angle. That was a fuck up. How about that? You know what, X-Pac? I got a little something for you. Well, I pressed circle so I could attack him after the match, but they're going to have it covered in a cutscene for me. JR says he's got the can of paint. And yeah, of course, King, classic WWE. What is he going to do? Is it stop the nWo? What is the Undisputed Champion spray painting on X-Pac's back? This is gang warfare. nWo with the big X through it. You boys got to get the fuck out of here. Something bad is going to happen as a result of this. What are we going to unlock? We can unlock Kevin Nash or X-Pac. Ooh, that kind of pisses me off. Why do I have to choose one or the other? Obviously, we got to unlock Nash. What, are you out of your fucking mind? You got to unlock Nash. Look at that card. With the way things stand, Hollywood Hulk Hogan challenges Jeff Hardy for the undisputed title in the main event of WrestleMania. That's going to wrap us up this week on 616 Nitro. Dan Dance, I love you, and I will see you next week.